does it go?
What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jordan Tyler. We're trying out the new rear sets today. We're just riding to work. I'm wearing my thermal gloves today. They're very warm because it is very, very chilly out. It feels so good though. I love riding in the colder weather. Now let's talk about these rear sets. I got them on AliExpress. They're like one of them no-name brands. So far, they're very comfortable on my feet. They weren't hard to install. They're easy. They're not lighter, I can tell you that. They're about maybe the same amount of weight. The ones I got aren't lighter. They're just the same amount of weight, so there's no big difference in the weight. They are longer, so they stick out further. And the pedal itself is further out, so I can fit a bigger foot. I got big feet, so sometimes I wear boots when I go to work because I don't like, I wouldn't want to carry a pair of boots with me to work, but I use these boots for work and I use them for working around the yard too. So it's like I may buy me another set of boots to keep at home and just take these to work and leave them at work so I can start wearing my riding shoes. These rear sets are really nice. They're black. They're not the ugly silver color that these CFMotos come with. Sorry, but that is an ugly color. I don't know why y'all chose that. Y'all have way too many colors on this bike. Yeah, I know I added green to it, but I mean like the ugly colors. Like there's a plastic gray color on this bike. There's black on this bike. There's white on this bike. There's blue on this bike. There's that silver on this bike. There's carbon fiber on the bike. And not only is it carbon fiber, but it's fake carbon fiber. And I don't even care for it. I'm trying to get some real carbon fiber for it. I don't know yet because it's kind of expensive. And plus, I don't want to spend all that money and then it not be real carbon fiber. I gotta make sure it's real carbon fiber. But yeah, there's just so many colors on this bike that needs to just go. And then there's gold, but that's because of the forks. Whee! But yeah, they feel great. My only complaint, I have two complaints. One complaint, let me do a pull real quick. Yeah. So I have two complaints. One complaint being you cannot, they're adjustable. They're supposed to be adjustable. But you cannot push them back. Like, you can push them back, but the brake master cylinder on the right side, the rear brake master cylinder, the lines on those master cylinders aren't very long. They're short. They're very short actually. They're like, you cannot, there's no movement for that. And the rear sets I got, they don't have no like bracket to leave the master cylinder in the same spot so that you can move the pedals back. So you can't move them back because if you do, you're going to stretch the brake line out. And you can't really stretch the brake line out because, I mean, you're going to risk pulling it and breaking it and breaking the reservoir or whatever, and then you're going to have to go get a new one and deal with that, and you don't want to deal with all that. So you can't really push them back. Not a problem for me because I don't want them, I don't want my feet high. I want them at the same spot. I just got them because they're black. I wanted it for the adjustability, but I also just wanted it for the black. But like I said, I mean, I don't really need to adjust it. It's perfect the way it is, in my opinion. But other people, they might want to extend it back. They might want to go to track, so they might want to get that more aggressive fill. And you cannot push it back because, like I said, that brake master cylinder, it doesn't allow you to. So there's that. You can't really push them back. Look how pretty this lake is right here. You forgot to get on that little walkway. I think it's a private driveway though, so it's pointless to have that adjustability if you can't move that master cylinder with it, or you have to move it with it, which you should. It should be where the master cylinder stays in the same spot, but the pedals move back. So they should have made more holes for the master cylinder so that you could keep it in the same spot. The other issue I had was the bolts. The original bolts on the bike, because it comes with hardware, but it doesn't come with all the hardware. It just comes with the hardware that I guess you would need. I don't understand why it only comes with specific hardware, but it doesn't come with all of it. But it's AliExpress, it's China, you know how that is. But so you also have the issue with oh, we got traffic right here. Man, I really can't lean this corner. This is my corner I lean on. There you go. There's your lean. Anyways, so the original bolts that go inside your master cylinder, they're long. And there's also a hole on your original rear set. Your OEM rear set has a hole on the other side of that rear set so that the bolt goes in and out. So it goes in and it goes all the way through and it goes back out. And it tightens up. Copper! Or maybe EMS, who knows? But these aftermarket rear sets, they don't have a hole on the other side and the bolts are too long. So they go to tighten up and you can't tighten them up all the way because the bolts don't go all the way through and your master cylinder is just hanging there. So I'm going to look for some spacers today at my job to figure out if I can get spacers and put them in there to hold my master cylinder in place. Probably need just one or two on each bolt. It feels so good out. I took a long way to work. As y'all can tell, look at the beautiful the sunset is. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's so beautiful. But this whole area is kind of beautiful. Then there's cows and movies. Oh, I feel so bad. One of the last videos I did with my backpack, she's like, I saw a baby cow and I never see a baby cow there. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see a baby cow. I would have said something. But she don't have a comm, so she couldn't tell me. Anyways, You can't tighten the master cylinder all the way up with these. So I'm gonna find a spacer when I get to work and put that spacer in there to fix that whole issue. Yeah, this road isn't the best, by the way. It's a beautiful area, beautiful scenery, terrible road. But yeah. So those are the only two issues I have. Other than that, dude, these rear sets are night and day difference. Like, style, the way it looks, the way the pedals are much further out, like spread it out between each other, that way that you don't have to, you can fit a bigger shoe. You can also adjust the pedal to make it in more. Other than that, I ain't got nothing else for y'all, and these pedals are awesome regardless. They're from AliExpress. I've seen a lot of people saying they're having problems with the master cylinder, so I'm not the only one with it. That's a different rear set too. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until next video, peace, y'all. That's a big hole. That'll mess up somebody's day. So here's the rear sets right here. It's rubber on the left side, so you can put your pedal on, you can put your foot on the bottom. I'm gonna remove this so I'm not hitting it. That's my sensor. It's broken. If y'all don't know, I was a dummy. Anyways, here's that. You also have GP shift on these two, so the holes for the adjustability of the pedal. These holes, this side's fine, you could pull it back, but no reason to pull it back and have that one forward, you know. Here's the other one. These lines are stretched out as far as they go. They don't go any further than that. This is your hose. You can probably get a longer hose, but this line, good luck getting a line for this.